And a 14-year-old is now dead after a shooting that happened in West Toledo. TPD saying that somebody shot and killed Calub Ellis near the Sylvania Food Mart just after 8 o'clock on Monday. And now, WTOL 11's Andre Norrells, he spent the afternoon in that neighborhood. Andre, what are you hearing?
Jeff, people in the neighborhood are shocked. Caleb was just 14 years old and was a freshman at Start High School. This is the 5th homicide in West Toledo this year, but people who live nearby say this doesn't happen often.
Kind of shocked that it was so close to our house.
Brianna Dykes has lived on the same street Calub Ellis was shot for 6 years. She uses the corner store where it happened often.
I was kind of scared for my own son and me.
She says this is the first time something like this has happened in the neighborhood since she's been here, and believes the whole neighborhood will live differently because of the incident.
I think that we'll all be a little bit more aware and kind of looking out for our children.
Dykes isn't alone. WTOL 11 spoke to other people in the neighborhood, and though they didn't want to go on camera, they said they were put on high alert.
It puts our community in harm's way is what it does.
Sean Mahone Sr. is the founder of a youth behavioral modification program in Toledo. He says there's an emergency on juvenile delinquency.
We're finding that, most of the crimes that are happening, especially with the shootings and gun violence, is under the age 18 and under, which is really, really sad.
Mahone thinks neighbors can help violence in their own neighborhoods if they speak up.
I think people are afraid in the neighborhood. People are not what it used to be. We have to really strengthen our block watch and getting people more involved.
That's where Tina Scott comes in. She's the president of the West Toledo Association, but used to be on block watch for 16 years.
The more neighbors that get involved, the better off all of us are. She
says every time a shooting like this happens in the community, it affects people in the community.
It gets worse every time with everybody, the feelings. I mean, it's heart-wrenching to know that a child has died.
She struggles to understand why something like this happened to Ellis.
From what I'm reading and hearing, that he was a good kid. A teacher even said he was a good kid. Mother was she's a very good mother. Why this child? Why him? What is the reasoning to shoot this 14-year-old boy? It's senseless.
Scott says that if you see violence, you should call the police. You don't have to leave your name, she says. You can stay anonymous, but by doing this, you can help stop violence in your community. Reporting in East Toledo, Andre Norrells, WTOL 11.
Well, you've heard Toledo Mayor Wade Kapscavage touting deadly crime is down in Toledo, and that is true. Caleb's death marks 27 homicides so far this year. Of those, 10 are under the age of 18, and the city had 44 homicides at this time last year, 50 in 2021. We also recorded 44 as of September 19th in 2020.